Wallace with Baker Creek Heiloom Seeds, and today we're at the Chicago Farmers Market, and we're here with Nate from Heritage Prairie Farms. Hi Nate, how are you?
Not bad, how you doing?
Great, thanks, great, thanks. So tell us the importance of heirloom seeds and heirloom vegetables.
Well, the most important thing from the market standpoint is the beauty and the colors, and it draws people in.
Right.
But on a higher level of thinking, the tradition, the culture is what's important to me.
Right.
I love taking part in knowing that the seeds that I've planted have been planted for generations, and it's a tradition that goes back, that I'm just another link in the chain.
Right.
And it feels really fulfilling to be a part of that.
That's wonderful, that's wonderful. Now you've been on both ends of the spectrum here. Mm-hmm. You've been a graduate of the California Culinary Academy in San Francisco, mm-hmm. where you've actually used these fruits and vegetables, and now you're on the growing end of the spectrum.
So that was my introduction to all this, all the beautiful produce, and it's been a unique way for me to use my education being on this end of it. Right. And it works out well. A lot of what we do at this market and outside of it is working with restaurants and chefs, and it gives it gives me a great insight to what they're doing and a way to explain why this is important to them that they might not otherwise think about.
And where is your farm, Nate?
Well, the farm is actually owned by Bob and Braun Archibald, and it's in Elburn, Illinois, which is about 30 to more than that, 40 miles due west of Chicago.
Okay.
And it's really a short drive out, so we have a lot of events out there, and people from the city drive out or take the train, and yeah, it's not too far at all.
Sounds great, sounds great. Now, do you grow exclusively for some local restaurants in Chicago?
Actually, some of that we do. We do restaurants, and we contracted with certain Marriott Hotel and different other hotels in the area. We are growing all the ketchup that the Elysian Hotel will be serving this year, so we do a lot of that exclusively just for them. And of course, a lot of stuff that people just come and look at market and buy weekly.
Great, great. So right now, this time of the year, you have tomatoes and peppers and leeks. I see you have kale.
This is a great time of year because we pretty much have everything except for those early winter greens that we like the spinach or the arugula. But everything else, we got it all. I mean, everything from potatoes to onions to tomatoes. It's a great time of year to be eating locally.
So Nate, this farmers market appears to be one of the top 10 farmers markets in the country. What is it called? What is the title for the farmers market?
This is the Green City Market in Chicago.
Green City Market. And what days do we have the Green City Market?
We're here every Wednesday and also on Saturday mornings from 7 to 1, and we're right here in Lincoln Park in Chicago, and we're year round. So once we go from April through October here in the park, and then in the fall we move to the Peggy Notebart Nature Center, which is still in the park, just a little bit up the ways here.
Wonderful. So what's your favorite heirloom right now, Nate?
Well, I think that's a tough question. But I've been having a lot of fun with I believe it's the Talakalula Pinks and the Pink Accordions. They're just coming in right now, ripening up on the vine. Their shapes are incredible. CSA members have been absolutely loving them. That's great. And the chefs seem to like them too.
So it seems like in this area, the chefs and the restaurateurs and the hotels are seeing the importance of the heirlooms as well.
Slowly but surely. I mean, this market specifically is very much a chef-driven market, especially during the week. And chefs will come out and you're now having chefs asking the farmers what's good and not telling the farmers what's good, which is a good improvement.
It appears in this area that you have a lot of variety in the heirlooms. I mean, in certain areas you only have people growing a specific type of tomato and it's popular for that time, for that year, and the following year or something else. But you seem to have a tremendous variety of tomatoes.
We're growing as many as we can, and I think out of the 40 or to 50 vegetables at the farm, we're growing at least 150 different varieties of vegetables. And then this market specifically, that's one of the draws, is the diversity. And obviously from a growing standpoint, that diversity is really important for us to keep disease and all that stuff in check.
That's great. Well, we appreciate your time, Nate.
Absolutely a pleasure. Thank you so
very much. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye now.
If you want to find out more information about the farm, check out hpmfarm.com. You can learn all about our events and our vegetables, as well as our honey and other operations we have going on at the farm.
So right now we're at the Leaning Shed Farm, and the selection of cherry tomatoes is incredible. I mean, we must have 8 or 10 different varieties here. This is a particularly good cherry tomato called the Isis Candy, and boy, the quality is amazing here. Hi, we're here with Denise from Leaning Shed Farms, and we're at the Chicago Farmers Market. Denise, can you tell us a little about what you're growing right now?
We grow fruits and vegetables, but our passion is tomatoes. We grow 45 different kinds of heirloom tomatoes.
Wow.
We have 15 varieties of the cherry, the small ones, and the rest are the large ones.
Wow.
In fact, that's why Dave became a farmer, because he's passionate about tomatoes.
Obviously, you seem to be passionate about heirlooms as well.
Yes, we love the flavor, and some of them are difficult to grow, so every year we try a ton of different new varieties, because some of them split and things like that.
Pretty good.
But we love the heirlooms because of the flavor.
Now tell us, do you grow exclusively for the farmers markets, or do you grow for any restaurants here in town?
We do a lot of restaurants this year. We're some big time restaurants like Alinea and the top ones, and then we have some brown trout, and we have chambalam. We have a lot of restaurants that they usually are here on Wednesdays.
Right. So the restaurants appear to be.
They're passionate about it now. The whole new wave of buying local, buying fresh.
Right.
So we'll get text, we'll get emails, we'll get phone calls with their orders.
Wow.
So the whole movement is it's amazing.
Hi, I'm Dave Dyrick from Leaning Shed Farm, and we're at Green City Market in Chicago, and it's pretty unbelievable being at this market. It's one of the premier green markets in the country. You know, we're just new guys here, so we're in awe of just being at any farmer's market, let alone this one here, and talking to you guys on
The
top of
quality of the produce is amazing. It's really fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.